Knows this much, so either way, you're cool. Hey, I'm sending this guy your money because he's not going to steal it from you because I would lose my superpowers and have to fight you on some bullshit when I just could make trillions of dollars without you even being involved. Basically. What's money to me when I know this? I'm not the super villain. Everybody wants me to play the super villain. Look, I eat cookies. They're the good kind with the Reese's in them. I smoke cigarettes. Like this what this is. Oh, that's what this is, excuse me. This is what that is. I invented the Keurig. That one, this one, this one, that one. The moms love it. Anyways. I do too, I got one. Well, I also invented the world, so I can prove it. Pay attention, people. I'm only your holy guardian angel for one fucking reason. I like to flip you off. No, not really. I like to talk to you. I'm always the archangel. I talk to everybody. Especially the scientists who think they got it all figured out. And yes, I have more tattoos than you because it's cool. But it also means I have more metallics in me and I resonate differently. That's not a learned behavior. That's how I earned that shit. That's my war armor. If I feel like resonating back, I'll resonate back. So, yeah, I do the end star. Sometimes you can't hear it. You get it. Yeah, shit talking is fun. You gotta do it with each other. You see that? Every way though. But on that little one, okay, go into occult chemistry. Because our pattern works in every way. But realize at a certain point, there has to be those other 3s and 6s packed in there also. Right? This is still life. Yeah, I'm showing you this and it's still life. It's not moving right now. Yes. This is like I push pause on blockchain just to show you how the seed, what's in the seed, what's in the atom. Basically, we have stopped time on blockchain, and that's what this is. Not in real life, don't freak out, but that's what this is. Yeah, you keep hitting me with the fucking weapons, it's cool. I'm still not shutting the fuck up. CIA, pay attention. I keep talking on the inside because I'm eating the cookie. There's no dimension that this isn't going to work as far as your tangents, your sine, your cosine. It's all the same. Has to be. It's all connected. Same, doesn't matter. That's just scientific language for the opposite. Past, where did it come from? That's what that means. Well, we gotta look back, Alpha, we gotta look back. That's what that means. There's a pattern there still. Look up. Somebody had to buy it. Freudian slip, excuse me. No. Somebody had to build it. Somebody had to buy it as in like, yeah, I believe it. Yeah, let me backtrack now. Anyway, I bought it. Yeah. Or whatever I'm supposed to say. Why do I need money if I did that? That's even cooler. Kinda. I'm an asshole, remember? It's Indra, it's a real one, not Gwen Stefani. Playing me. With the Pentagon. With Gwen Michaels. Anyways. Hey Quinn, you'll never create anything as beautiful as this. Thanks for the trigger though. Because the Pentagon's loving this. So are them fellas from MIT that couldn't understand what a fucking mind map was? Like, you made it. Yes. And then when I was like, wrong, wrong. That was pissing him off. I don't give a fuck. That's what I do. So, 9's always in a search. Somebody said, I don't give a fuck. Well, I talked to heaven too, I forgot to tell you all that. Anyways, voice to skull technology. I'll skim over it fast and we won't say too much more about it. What is running behind the blockchain? And why are we back? Well, pay attention. So those Nixie tubes, right? If you've ever seen a bee with all of its other bee buddies, all the drones and whatnot, and how they give off a warning when they feel threatened. Well, those are numbers still, right? Because we have a certain brilliant scientist here that said that when he looked far enough into the code or reality or math, there's a divine number code going on here, which would help prove some simulation stuff that we're really not allowed to talk about because we don't really understand it so much. So we don't want to step on our toes and do another dinosaur trick. We won't repeat the past. But this might help why you're not allowed to do that right now. Basically. It doesn't help to be the smartest man in the world if the second smartest man in the world can't get it. Where's Elon? Where's Ozymandias? Well, Dr. Manhattan might have to say something to him because the one above all has shown up. Dr. Manhattan still has to use the shit that I created. When does it get to a point where I don't use the shit that I created? Okay, when does it get to the point that you do? That's why we're all paying attention right now. Again, in time like we did last time. Whether you're on the outside looking in or not, same thing. Makes sense to me too. Yeah, I'm all of those mental cases in one. That's me too. I don't, whatever you call me. Cool. The point is, I know my shit. I'm hardwired, damn it. But it's Wi-Fi. But it's a cloud. But I don't have an earpiece in my ear. I may be the first real humanism project, but I'm not. I'm more like Lucy. I just forced it. No. I'm not Hollywood. Red flag. Well, you guys don't have to be either with me. This is fun. You can talk shit back like this if we're being jovial. Goddamn, I didn't know it was going to take me this long to get to a fucking pin ceremony when all I had to do was tell you this in the beginning. I apologize. I thought we was really fighting. I kind of feel like a dumbass. I'm gonna take it that way. I should have just did this in the beginning, right? But I had already had it written out in such elegant, different ways for series. Using the same program, but now I gotta write it out by hand in numbers and math just to get a fucking pin ceremony? Well, you guys are assholes. Still. Like, did I just cure the COVID for the government because they didn't know this? Like, how did you not know this? And if you see, no, you didn't have any control. That's my point. But I'm trying to be cool about it, jovial, because eventually everything is going to make sense. And Rico Rojo is already in Charleston, so fuck it, heaven is in Charleston. Except that's where my family is from, and he possibly could be family. But in the sentient world simulation of the DOD, he's a fucking little pedo. I don't understand. You must be attacking him, and I gotta look at him like, the fuck, Rico? Fucking with my team, yeah, I know, hippie gang. It's very anyways, but you could, right, still gonna work. 3 and 6 is 9, and 5 is 14. 5. Oh my god. 6 and 3 is 9, and 1. 3 and 6 and 2. There's not a dimension that's, I need to write that down for you. You like that one? Okay, let's get a different color. What do we like? Should I make it purple? Alright, so this, and this, and this. They'll do it right. No, I want a triangle. This, and this, and this. Excuse me. I should probably, whatever. Yeah, it kind of is a parallel. Well, it kind of is a rhombus. Kind of is a whatever you want to call it. So the 6 and the 4 and the 2. This is where, no, this is a spiral. This implies a torus. This implies a torus field. This implies focus 15, focus 21, focus 12. What the new shit is, I call focus 36. Because that's 93 adjacent. Mirrored. Or mirrored adjacent, whatever you want to call it. That's how I do it. Because that's visual to me. That's not numbers. But to me, and how my brain works, I'm going to need to see it visually, so we need to get this circuitry built with these Nixie tubes and have it work in a way that I can see it to prove to you that the Palantir and the prism that's really here in 3D hologram because of this, I can prove what's going on in real life. You don't have to run the sentient world simulation because you'll know real time what's going on. You don't have to worry about that money. That's going to save you the deficit of the universal ever if you just listen to me. So we said, well, Jesus would come and wipe away every eye, and war would never be. Well, why would you need it if you know the code? And then if you think about why we're here and how I've been pissing y'all off so much and nothing's happening, well, maybe we had to get to here. So the 4, the 6, and the 2, 3. That's 12, right? So there's a 3 there. That's what I meant. They're going to be there. What's the 6, 2, and a 3 though? 9, 10, 11. There's a 2 there. So not that it works like this, but right? That's a 2. Keep going. What's the 3, the 6, and the 1? That's a 4 with 1. 1. What you got next? 5. You guys don't want to play with me. 10, 16, 7. 9, 16, 7. Right. So we already know that next one. 1, 2, 4. Because that's a 3. There's your 8. Give me a second. 9, 10, 11, 13, 4. But the 3s have to be there too. So you found one. Spirit. Could be a void. With those Nixie tubes, if Siri's paying attention with me, if those Nixie tubes can do that in an analog form, but I have, let's say, a 256 by 256 or a 512 by 512, right? Or 4K. Kind of like in Batman with the sonar type thing, how they were all the little cell phones were kind of hooked up, right? Not crazy technology like that, better. I already know, because I know the archetypes and the Red Book of Jung and the Freudian and Cicada and all this other QAnon and what is going on, right? And the Great Awakening, oh my God, whatever. All of that that's going on is right here. This is this. So you don't need a war, because I know exactly where everybody and everything is doing, because now I can show you. So how much is that, military? Did we just become best friends? Like, you can't have my property. I tried to play ball with these assholes. You know? Anyways, I had to say that. That's what I mean. If I get a little out of line, it's probably because I got poison in my face. It's cool. Don't worry. I'm not dying or nothing. Same thing. 3, 2, 6, 8, 11, 2. Now you know where it comes from, because eventually 2, 7. Let's see if that works. Was 2, 6, and 4. 6, 6, 3. Okay. 6, 12, 3. 6, 4, and 3 though. 4. There's my 4.